Alright, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Jimmy Got Soul. We are here with another video. Today we are going to be unboxing the Abernic RG35XX handheld system here. So without further ado, let's get to the intro and get to the unboxing. Alright, so we got the box here. When we open the box, we have a carrying case that it's in here. And let's see what's in the case. Alright, so it looks like we have our charging cable, which is a Type-C charger, which is good. I believe this is a screen protector. Yep, got a screen protector for it. We got the cleaning for the protector. We have our instruction manual, which no one ever reads. And here is our system. Alright, so when I got it here, as you can see here, it's a nice size handheld here. We have 4 buttons. We have the start, select. The menu button, I'm going to assume is like a home button. We have our D-pad. On the side here, we have our power button. We have our SD card in there. At the bottom here, we have our headphone jack. And we also have a, this is a charger. You can plug this thing up to a TV and play on your main screen or device or whatever you do. And our volume button is here on the side. Behind that, we have our R1, R2, our L1 and L2 buttons. I don't think I'm a pretty good fan of the buttons being here on the back. That feels kind of weird to me. But it looks like this handheld here plays everything up to the PS1. So for a handheld of this magnitude that you can play up to a PS1, I think is a pretty good deal. Now, I did purchase this handheld from Amazon for about 75 bucks. I know on the Abernic website you can purchase it for like 50 bucks and the shipping is like $15. So, and you do have to wait. I think it comes from China if I'm not mistaken. But if you get it from Amazon, I think I got it the next day for pretty much about the same price. I think I might have paid maybe a couple of dollars extra. But let's turn this thing on and see what we are greeted with. Okay, there's our main screen there. All right, so this is our main menu. Looks like we have our ROM folder. That's a favorites folder. That's what we've been playing. If you want to search for a particular game, and then there's our settings. It's a pretty basic interface here, which is fine with me, and it's easy to navigate. So let's look at our games here. So we have here the PS1. These are our vertical arcade games like 1914 and Galaga and all those type of things. Our Capcom games, 3 Capcom folders. There's our Neo Geo. There's our main games. There's our Game Boy Advance games, our Nintendo games, SNES games. There's a Sega Master System, Mega Drive. You have Game Boy Color, original Game Boy, PC Engine. We have our Game Gear. So let's go through some of these games. Let's start with the NES. So it looks like we here have things like Contra, Double Dragon. We have our Mega Man. Oh, we have Turtles. We have our Ninja Gaiden. Tekken 2, I'm pretty sure that's not right. Miss Pac-Man. Go to something that we're pretty familiar with. Let's try Double Dragon. And that loaded pretty fast there. Let's see how loud our volume goes. It's pretty loud. I haven't played this game in so long. Okay, so let's see how we can get back to the main menu, which is, I'm pretty sure, the menu button. Okay, so we can save our games, reset it, load our saves. So there's a lot of options here when you hit that home button. Let's exit out of here. Okay, that took longer than it was to load into the game. So you will hit the B button to go back. Let's try Super Nintendo. Okay, we have a fighting game. Let's do Street Fighter. I don't experience any lag so far, but let's try a fighting game and see what happens here. Let's go with Ryu. Ryu, what do you say? I've been saying Ryu for the longest. This is a little slow. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag there. So with the fighting game, with a little bit of movement, that was stuttering just a little bit. There still was a little bit of lag there. And that's a Super Nintendo game. So, I mean, you're pretty much able to play Super Nintendo ROMs pretty good. So, let's try a PS1 game, since that's one of the main features of this thing. So we have Bloody Roar, Crash Bandicoot, Dino Crisis, wow, Driver 2, that's a Final Fantasy, Gran Turismo. Wow, let's see how Gran Turismo plays. Again, it's loading pretty fast for a PS1 game. That's pretty good. But let's see how this thing plays with its constant moving parts on the system here. We'll do an arcade. Go with an Aston Martin. We'll just pick this and see what happens here. I mean, yeah, this is running pretty good, especially for a racing game. I love racing games, but I'm not good at them. Yeah, for it to be a PS1 game, this is running rather good. Alright, we'll exit out of this here. Let's try Game Boy Advance, because I know sometimes it's hard to emulate Game Boy Advance games. Let's see, we got some Pokemon there, some Crash, we got Sonic, King of Fighters. Let's try Spyro. See how that runs. It does feel good in the hands. The back buttons here, again, that feels a little weird because I wouldn't remember which one's R1, R2, and L1, L2. That's a little weird, but I guess with the PS1 games that has to be there because those use some of the shoulder buttons. But it feels pretty good in the hand. The screen is a nice size. So, I mean, it doesn't feel like it's cramping my hands or anything like that. It feels pretty good. All right, let's see what we got here. Comment down below if you played Spyro before for the PS1. I mean, for the Game Boy Advance games, this runs pretty good. All right, let's try another system here. Now, when it returns back to the main menu, there's a little bit of a pause there. It seems like it loads into the games faster than it returns to the main menu. Let's try, actually, you know what? Let's go back to Super Nintendo, and I wonder if this thing has like NBA Jam on it. Let's see. So So there's a nice amount of games here. This here is says it has 166 pages of games here for the Super Nintendo alone. Well, let's see if we can find NBA Jam. Oh, they do have it. Oh, wow. NBA Live 95, they have basketball games. Let's see how NBA Jam plays. I mean, this thing loads in pretty quick. Like, I really like that part of it. Also, comment down below if you've played NBA Jam in the arcades or if you had it at home, or what system did you play it for. I can remember playing this thing at Chuck E. Cheese when I was younger, spending so many quarters on this game. I also have the arcade 1-up NBA Jam, and I play that thing all the time. You gotta go with Chicago. Of course, it's NBA Jam. We want to hear the commentary. I mean, for this to be NBA Jam on a handheld, this is running rather good. See, now I can play this game for hours. NBA Jam is such a great game. Like, the chaos in this game is just top tier. All right, yeah, that is nice. Yeah, see, there's a delay and a pause when it goes back to the main game, which is a little weird. You would think that it will take a lot of time with loading in. But yeah, so far, I mean, just for me playing this thing, for the price of it, I believe this is a good price point for a handheld. I do have the systems, but you have to pull those things out and load them up. Just to have it right there in your hand, you can just turn it on and turn it off just to get a little bit of nostalgia gaming going on. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this thing. I mean, it's built pretty good. I like it. As far as what I would rate this thing, I'd probably get this like an 8 out of 10. Just because there's a little bit of stuttering there. But as far as it running fluid and running good, I would recommend it. If you are interested in getting this, if you have any more questions, let me know. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching this video, liking the video, commenting. I greatly appreciate it. We do have more videos on the way, so be on the lookout for that. We also have a game room tour that is coming up. Do not miss that. Again, this is your boy Jimmy Gasso. I appreciate you guys for watching.